Imagine waking up in your own home, but not feeling like it's yours. This was the India my grandparents knew. The air itself felt heavy with rules that were not our own. The vibrant colors of our culture, the sounds of our languages, felt muted, as if seen through dusty glass. Every day people worked on soil that belonged to their ancestors for centuries, yet the fruits of their labor were not theirs to enjoy. This created a deep collective wound, a sense of loss that seeped into the soul of the nation. Within this suppression, a quiet strength was building, the resilience of a people who refused to be broken. Then, a flicker, a tiny spark in the overwhelming darkness. It started with whispers of defiance that grew into conversations. People began to recognize the same longing in each other's eyes. Leaders emerged not as commanders, but as voices that spoke the words everyone felt in their hearts. Simple acts became powerful symbols, women weaving their own cloth, a symbol of self-reliance. This hope gave people reason to stand taller, to believe their story was not over, that a new chapter could be written. The dream of freedom was no longer a distant star, but a destination they could walk towards, together. The journey was led by giants. Mahatma Gandhi, small in stature but immense in spirit, taught India how to fight with its heart. The Dandi March was not just protest against salt tax, it was a pilgrimage. Each step was quiet rebellion, each footprint a word in freedom's story. When Gandhi picked up that handful of salty mud, he was holding the destiny of a nation in his hands. Jawaharlal Nehru gave words to the nation's dreams, speaking of an India that would be a beacon of democracy and progress. The Quit India movement was when the nation spoke with one voice, do or die, a moment of pure unyielding resolve. Though leaders were arrested, they could not arrest an idea. The spirit went underground, carried by ordinary people who became extraordinary heroes. The story belongs to millions of unseen heroes. Farmers who gave savings, mothers who blessed sons going to protest, not knowing if they'd return. Women were the backbone, organizing secret meetings, distributing pamphlets, facing brutality with incredible fortitude. The youth were the fire of revolution, students leaving dreams of stable careers for the bigger dream of a free country. Every small act was heroism, a shopkeeper closing his store, a writer risking prison, a child waving a secretly made flag. These threads wove the fabric of independence. These heroes may not have statues, but their legacy is everywhere. In the air we breathe, in the flag that flies high, in the very idea of free India. As 1947 approached, the air was thick with anticipation. Decades of struggle were leading to this one moment. At the stroke of midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. These were not just words, but a promise fulfilled. The cheers, the tears, the overwhelming joy. It was the sound of chains breaking, the first breath of a free nation. The next morning, the sun rose on a different India. The tricolor was hoisted for the first time. People weren't just watching cloth rise, they were watching their dreams take flight. Strangers hugged, sweets were shared, songs filled the air. It was more than political independence, it was spiritual rebirth. August 15th, 1947 was not an end, but a beginning. A promise that every child could grow up under a free sky, in an India that was truly their own, forever.